Hi, today I'll show you how to tie one of my frog poppers. In the last video I made, the ones about sealing the popper head, I used a built-in microphone in the GoPro camera, and I didn't think that the sound quality was that great. So today I will try to do this as a voiceover and just to see how that works for future videos. Let's get into the tying and hopefully you will enjoy it. I start by applying some super glue to my thread. I've made a small thread base on the hook just to have something to tie my stuff onto. Then I move the thread back to the hook point, and then I start to build up a small bump. A small thread bump is used so that the legs won't fall down on each side of the hook but stand straight out from the back of the hook. I take my custom painted pad Cohen frog legs in a size large and attach him to the hook. I will make a video in the future showing you how to custom paint frog legs like these ones. I put on a bit more super glue to make sure that the legs are firmly attached to the hook. To build up the body of the frog, I use some polar reflector flash. On this one it's olive since it goes well with the color scheme of the frog, but you can use whatever you like, also depending on what color frog you are tying. I know that many of you have tied with polar reflector flash before, but be sure to make the fibers on the flash point towards the floor. It will help you when you are turning the fibers around the hook, that they will point backwards instead of forwards. Attach the polar reflector flash at the tying point and then start to wrap it around the hook. It needs to be a fairly tight wrap to build up a lot of loom on this fly. When you have approximately 3 cm left up to the hook eye, tie in the polar reflector flash. Here build up a bigger thread base so it's easier for the epoxy to stick to the hook and the popper head I will attach in a second. I use a 5-minute epoxy to glue on the popper head to the hook, simply for durability. I've tried using super glue and UV resins to attach the popper head to the hook, but in my experience epoxy is the only thing that will continue to have a firm grip on the hook. take my custom painted Popperhead and attach it to the hook by twisting it clockwise. You can do it clockwise or counterclockwise depending on what you want, but the reason for that is not to get the epoxy pushed into the polar reflector flash. The Popperhead is a double barrel Popperhead in size XL from Flymen fishing company. This one is painted in a greenish color scheme to simulate a frog. In the upcoming future I will also make a video showing you how I paint my Popperheads. Now I'll skip 5 minutes ahead so the epoxy can dry and I can continue to build my fly. I take my first leg puller. This one actually broke on me a few years back, and I just made it sharp as a needle so I can use that to poke the first hole. I use a lighter to heat up the tippet since it will make it much easier to push it through the Popperhead. The second leg puller is still intact, so I will use that to pull the Rubberlegs through the Popperhead so I can make some front legs on my frog. I usually use 3 to 4 Rubberlegs depending on what you want. In this case I've decided to tie a knot on the Rubberlegs and then divide the tippets, cut them to length so it looks like feet on the frog. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you have learned something from it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment and I will answer as quickly as I can. You can also contact me via Instagram. My Instagram profile will be linked in the comment section below here. Same goes for materials used and a short description on what materials you need to tie a popper like this. I'll of course upload a bunch of more videos in the future showing you some of my other fly tying patterns and also a bit of painting. I'll also show you that and some how-to videos. So thank you once again and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Take care and see you around.